Welcome to Ava's Tale, the podcast that takes you on a journey through captivating tales and stories from the realms and imaginations of reality. I'm your host, Ava, and I'll be your guide as we embark on this thrilling adventure together. I am here with my good friend, Mason. Hi, Mason. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me on your podcast. Actually, being the first one on your podcast. Thanks, Heather. I feel honored. Thank you. Thank you so much. What made you start a podcast? Well, my voice kind of cracked there. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I was saying, what made you start a podcast? What's the backstory behind the podcast?
Yeah, no, honestly, I've had my channel for a while, and I've genuinely been wanting to be consistent on it, but it's so hard to like balance reality and virtual reality. And I know I wanted to do content, but I didn't know what kind of content I wanted to put out. I know personally, if you're gonna go in the field, you have to stand out. You have to, separate yourself as doing the exact same thing. You know, what makes you authentic and what makes you original. Not per se original, but like stand out. I've made so many content, but it's like thinking of the aftermath. Okay, I have to sit down and edit this video and put it together how I want it. Because I had this particular picture in my head, and it's so hard because this is virtual reality. It's like you're limited to what you can do with these avatars. So it's like, mind you, we are real people behind this. So it's like, well, I kind of want to connect person
Right.
behind the avatar, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do originally. And then today, I was like, what if I do a podcast? I'm going to try it out, do a few episodes, see how it does, see how it catches on with my audience, and if people will generally like podcasts. I think people like podcasts, right?
Yeah, I think people like podcasts, especially the ones that I'll be in the future in this one. So, yeah, podcast is cool.
Yeah, I like podcasts. Like, why not? Why wouldn't anyone want to watch my podcast?
Yeah.
I'm already having a lot of fun.
Totally.
I guess it's fun. But enough about me. Enough about why I started a podcast. So I want to talk about a little bit about you have been in this really long-term relationship. It's been about what, 14 years or a little bit less than 14 years, I
Yeah.
would say. And that's a lot of years to go down the drain. But before we get into that, I want to hear your side of the story and what happened and why you decided to walk away from all those years.
Her and I met when we were really young, and things kind of took a turn. After a while, she wanted to get pregnant at a very young age. I don't know why, but wasn't having it. And I guess after a while, she started cheating, and because I wouldn't give her what she wanted, I guess she did it. Thought she could get somewhere else. We broke up, and then she tried to get back in my life. And then I was like, fuck it. And then we became friends again, and we started dating off and on because I personally couldn't trust her anymore. That trust was out the window already. So,
Oh, okay. Well, if you couldn't trust her anymore, why did you continue trying to fix things when you know that that trust isn't there anymore?
well, I guess because I thought I could fix it in a way.
Mm-hmm. You thought you could fix it?
Well, yeah, I didn't want to completely give up on the relationship or friendship that we had. But I'm now realizing that's probably not the best idea.
Yeah. And now you're realizing that wasn't the best thing to do back then?
Yeah.
What?
You judging me?
No, absolutely not. I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to figure out what was going through your head back then.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't the best idea to you or the best thing to do because it ended up hurting her a lot more than I thought it would.
You didn't think it would hurt her at all?
Uh, Honestly, No, I didn't. I don't know. I really didn't think about it back then. I just know that I was mentally out of it and emotionally detached.
Do you feel bad about how you went about it at all?
You cheated on me when I treated you good. So, no, I don't feel bad at all.
Oh wow, that's cool. How is your love life now? Have you moved on? Like, what are you doing? Are you dating? Are you staying single for a while? Like, how is your love life currently?
I'm not in a relationship. I'm just chilling right now, not dating, not talking to anybody. I just feel like I've always been in a relationship, so I don't want that right now. I'm just cool in it right now.
I know your dad has been in the YouTube community for a while, and also he started a very successful high school that went pretty well back a few years back actually. Now that they left, both your IMV parents, now that they have left the community, how do you feel about that moving forward? And yeah, just how are you coping with that in general? Like, I know that can probably be tough because I know you mentioned back a few years back that you have been with them since you were a teenager and you've built a really strong connection and a strong bond with them. Now that they're no longer a part of the community, how are you coping with that? Do you hear from them at all? Like, how's that going for you?
Oh man, that's a loaded one right there. Haven't been asked about them in a minute, but I've spoken to my IMVU dad and we still keep him intact. I haven't really heard much from my IMVU mom at all. Also, yeah, my IMVU dad was no stranger to the whole YouTube and content creating or high school. Like, he did it all. He was a legend. Yeah, dad did YouTube. He also opened up a school, and then mom left.
Do you know the reason why she left, if you don't mind sharing?
No, he never really said why she left.
Alright, Mason, I'm glad to hear that you're keeping in contact with at least one of your IMVU parents. What can we expect from you in the upcoming future? And where can we find you? Also, if you can leave the audience with anything, what would it be?
Yeah, thank you. In the future, hopefully, I want to land some movies. Hopefully, I can do that. You could find me at, what is my Instagram again? Hold on. Give me a minute. I gotta pull that up real quick. I don't remember.
You don't remember your Instagram username?
My Instagram is It's Me Blessed. If you can just put it on the screen, that'd be great.
We'll put it on the screen for you, don't worry.
Honestly, I'd leave you guys with keep grinding, keep your head.
And there you have it, guys, a captivating journey throughout the realms of imagination and reality on Ava's Style. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Before we do part our ways, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our incredible guest star, Mason. Your enhanced stories and vibrant energy have truly enriched this episode, making it an unforgettable episode for all of us. Thank you for joining me on this episode. I'm Ava, your guide through the tales that weave your hearts together. Keep the magic alive, my friends. I'll see you in the next episode of Ava's Tale. Bye, guys.